Storytime with Sam and Kathrene.
Hi,
I
howdy.
just chased away all potential viewers.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to beat Shao Khan tonight. Place your bets on how many times I have to lose to Shao Khan before I just set it to easy and beat him. How many times before Sam decides that the storyline and continuing the show is more important than his dignity?
However many times you can fit into an hour 15.
I said I was going to practice between last show and this show. I didn't.
I was gonna bring that up, but I just let you be you.
I did get that stupid pretzel, cheese, and pepperoni pizza from Little Caesars. And it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I ate a piece and am disgusted with myself that I'm not disgusted
Why'd you
with
try it?
myself.
Now, it doesn't reheat the best, but it's tasty. Alright. Time to fucking lose to Shao Khan. Over and over and over again.
Lenny! Where is he?
He's in the closet.
That's what I thought.
Enough of your
Let me check.
madness. You must die, so be it.
Damn it!
Yeah, Raiden, we're gonna call that one your fault.
This was not meant to happen.
No, stop, stop.
Do. Okay. Forgive me. You have done this.
Come on, it's up to us.
Remember when Triple H did his Shao Kahn entrance at WrestleMania and it was great?
Yeah, it was great.
Which NXT talents were his sexy slave chicks, Kathrene?
Charlotte? Becky? No. Bailey? No. Charlotte. Was it Paige?
Nope.
Damn it, I know Charlotte. Charlotte was in there.
You denied me my
The other two are also on the main roster now.
I know.
Not this time.
I don't remember who came up from NXT. I'm trying to go through the list.
They're pathetic.
You should really get a paper towel.
Me no
I
longer.
should.
It's in your mustache. You should really get a paper towel. It's in your mustache.
It's called Delicious.
It's not. Now I'm gonna Google the thing I didn't know.
They masquerade as dragons, but are too.
Are you looking it up?
Damn it!
Oh my god, it was Charlotte, Sasha, and Alexa Bliss. What is wrong
Alexa.
with
Your time.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Ages wasted in foolish.
You know, isn't it great that like his throne crew came in and set this up?
Right.
And on the same roof where
Now, Raiden.
Stryker fought Reptile. How convenient.
How convenient, indeed.
Okay, you're not gonna kiss me for like a week, are you?
No. No, I'm not.
It's nice of the Elder Gods to give Raiden a new hat.
You violate our will, Shao Khan. You merge realms without victory in Mortal Kombat. Our penalty is clear.
Who voices Shao Kahn?
I'm not sure.
An effort from ineffectual deities. Today, I become the Elder God. Round 1. Fight.
So, how do we feel about that new Chucky movie?
I don't care.
Round 2.
But it also seems kind of dumb. I mean, I'm glad that Aubrey Plaza got a paycheck.
Sure.
It seems kind of dumb to reboot it since they're still doing sequels that are popular.
Are there? When's the last one that came out?
They did one on Netflix like last year.
Oh, I did not know that. That flew under the radar. Bob Carter.
I don't know who that is.
He lives in Atlanta. He's rumored to do Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat 11.
It's the best I've done. I want that, but hey, look, I almost got him. I got him below half.
Dragon Ball Super. Galbi?
No idea.
Galbi? Ultra Street Fighter 4.
As
Balrog.
you should get Balrog voice.
Round 1.
Balrog in Street Fighter, Tekken, Speeder. Balrog. Shao Kahn, Baraka. Balrog. Seems to play Balrog a lot.
That hammer is brutal.
Yeah, seriously. He's been playing Balrog for over a decade.
Shao Kahn wins. Feel the power of Shao Kahn.
Raiden, maybe don't stand up into the hammer.
Fight.
Nothing like super.
He just voices Balrog and Shao Kahn.
I mean, he's done a bunch of anime, a bunch of random things and different Dragon Ball things, but not a whole lot of like consistently the same thing. But I mean, he's been working since '93. His first thing was BoJack and a DBZ, BoJack Unbound.
Oh, he was BoJack? That's
Yeah.
neat.
So like he's been doing BoJack since '93
That's cool.
in like video games and stuff. So BoJack, Balrog, and Shao Kahn.
Fight.
And then like he's got bits and pieces here and there in a bunch of different anime that we watched.
Yeah.
So
Now, as I lose, the AI will eventually take pity on me.
yeah, how long?
I don't know, maybe about now. If I just beat him tonight, then we'll play something.
Yeah, if I'm going to laugh my ass off if you beat him in the first 20 minutes.
That ain't happening.
Oh, I don't believe that's gonna happen either. I wish it would be real funny. Every time I reach for something with my left arm, it hurts.
Shao Kahn.
I've been working out.
No, I got a Hep A injection today.
Oh, that's right. My wife's a dirty slut and needs hepatitis injections.
Yeah, because working with the public doesn't, put you in the field.
What, you're telling me because you work with drug addicts you need one? That's ridiculous.
I know.
Just because you work around people that make bad life choices doesn't mean...
Hey, they're making better life
They
choices
know,
when
they
they're
are.
with me.
And I'm
But
proud
anyway.
of them, each and every one of them,
Yeah,
for their
yeah.
court-mandated appearances in your rehab.
It's not my rehab. No, but just having...
Also, I'm an addict. I can make fun of other addicts.
That's fine. It's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is there was an actual confirmed case of Hep A that came through, and so the health department came through and gave three free Hep A vaccines to everybody. And I've had like no side effects except that like my shoulder is sore. Cause they have to give it to you like all the way up here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonder why.
I don't know. But like, so I wore my long sleeve sweater today, and so I was like, great, I'm gonna have to actually take my shirt off to get this injection. Because I was wearing a tank top underneath, I was like, no big deal. But she was looking at me, and like, as I was starting to do that, she's like, you know, there's a deep enough V on that sweater, you can probably just pull it over. She's like, 'cause I have to give it really high. And yeah, it's like, right here.
Yeah.
It's just really high up on the bicep. I normally get them a little bit further down.
Do we have anybody in chat?
Nope. Not yet.
Nobody's watching me suffer and die?
Oh, hey, Check the Drive is here.
Check the Drive is here!
Sorry, I lied. Check the Drive is here. You do exist. I just had another window in
We
front of
both know,
chat.
check the Drive, we both know you only count as 4/5 of a person.
Round one.
Unless you're wearing your I Want to Be the Guy cosplay, in which case, you're 6/5 of a person.
Seriously, just hurts just enough to be irritating. Because it's not even, like, painful. It's just every time I, like, reach for my drink, it's like that.
At the start of this stream, I was teleporting, right? No, I'm not.
I believe in you.
Shao
You'll get it.
Round two. Fight.
You know what's fun is his moveset isn't all that different from his original MK2 and 3 movesets. At least with his special moves.
Sure. Just smart.
Don't fucking do that, Sam! Why would you do that, you fucking idiot?
I love you.
And also check the Drive. Based on what we were talking about your love life last time we were on this show.
Were we?
I think we were. If not, we were, because this bit is still happening. Because I was watching with a morning show that I like to watch with a guy on the internet that I like to watch, we'll go unnamed. And we were laughing at this old IGN dating show about nerds speed dating at cons. And let me tell you, you could be just swimming in ladies. If some of the guys that I saw getting ladies are to get ladies, you, my man. My Scott. My starlet Scott.
Do I need to pull out the cringe list? Because it sounds like I do. Alright. So...
Quote of my life, my starlet Scott.
Sorry.
Shao
Ignore
Khan.
me while I do just a little bit of stuff that I should have done the other day.
I always do, babe.
I'm starting a new D&D campaign tomorrow with 3 people I've played with before and 4 people I haven't played with before. Shit, yeah, 4 people. The new people actually outnumber us. Well, it's even because I'm DMing, but so I have a group of D&D people that I found online almost a year ago now. I think it was at the end of last March or beginning of last April. And
Shao Khan.
people get busy, but there's been like a core group of like 3 of us.
Round one.
And so some people have just kind of come and gone, but there are 3 of us who've just solidly been there. Well, one of the 3 of us had a falling out with one of the slightly newer guys, so that new guy left so that the other guy from the core 3 didn't have to leave, which I respect him for doing that. Anyway, he and I are cool. the other guy and I are cool. I don't know what happened. I don't need to know, but they both agreed that they cannot play together, which is fine. But so anyway, it left us down to... So only me and one of the other core 3 can play right now because the other guy has life stuff that's come up and he's like, I can't actually play right now. And so he took off. He's still in like our Discord server, but he hasn't been able to actually play lately. So anyway, I was like, we were in the middle of Strahd. I was like, it's really hard for people to pop in and out of Strahd given the way the setting functions.
Yeah.
So, we just kind of put out a call for new players, and we thought we were gonna pick 2 or 3, but of the 12 people who messaged me, 4 of them were really promising.
And only one of them was like, "Hey girl, let me see them tits."
Yeah, and that was you.
That's true. That was me.
Like, as soon as I put it out there, I got a private message that said, "Hey girl, let me see your tits." And I was like, later when I get home.
Why not online? It's hot and everyone's doing it.
No, it was really funny though, because it popped up and I was like, seriously? And then I was like, oh, no, it's my husband. He thinks he's funny.
Your husband is funny.
But anyway, we wound up deciding on just letting all 4 of them in. Because it's entirely possible that, I mean, people get busy, people leave. So we're hedging our bets with, if we pick 4, hopefully at least 2 will stick around.
And tell them about the cool role I'll play in your campaign.
But so, I'm starting a brand new campaign tomorrow with 4 new people, 3 people, 1 of the core 3 that started. Well, 1 player, me, so 2 of us. 2 people we've been playing, well, 1 person we've been playing with for 6 months. Another person we've been playing with for like a month, but she's the girlfriend of the other core guy. So it was the 4 of us, and then we added 4 new players. So I'm starting Storm King's Thunder tomorrow. So I'm going to have 7 player characters, which is insane. But 2 of the people that I brought on have never played D&D before, ever. Which I literally put in the post that we are newbie friendly, because one of the core 3, it's me and a guy named Marcus. He'd never played before he started playing with us a year ago. So it's like, he's always happy to welcome in new people, I'm happy to welcome in new people. And so far, all 4 of them have been real cool. So I'm super happy with that. Yeah, the original group I found on Reddit, and they were fantastic, which, I mean, it's kind of crazy to me that we... yeah, nothing could possibly go wrong with that many people. But the thing is, when I run a game, I don't ever want to run with less than 4 people. So this way, 3 people cannot make it, and we can still run the game.
You gonna up the difficulty on Storm King's Thunder, or...?
Probably. But that's the other thing, it's like, I may not have to, because 2 of them have never played before.
Yeah, but there's still a body swinging sword.
Sure. But it depends on if they're there or not, is the other thing, you know? So, I don't know, I'm gonna need like a combat calculator open at all times to like plug in the number of enemies I have and go, okay, what's gonna happen if I add just like 2 more of these guys?
That's crazy. My enhanced charge will go through his hammer, but not his spear.
Interesting. But Sam's not going to play because that would be 8 characters, and also he likes to have his Wednesdays open if he wants. But he is going to roll up a character, and he's just going to be... he's decided on a character that will be in all of my games, apparently.
Yes.
Just a guy who can pop in, pop out at any time. He's got...
Not of his own will.
No. It's like Quantum Leap meets the Doctor.
Yeah. I'm Marcus Nash. How can I help?
Exactly. Which I'm actually super excited about. But yeah, so...
God, it hasn't even been an hour.
No, it's been 20 minutes.
can teleport way better on the joystick, I just learned.
Wait, what the hell?
What?
I thought she said she popped in here. I do not see her. I should have looked before I did the thing. This one.
Why am I doing so much better on a joystick?
I do not know.
Because I can consistently teleport with the stick.
Oh, instead of using the D-pad?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Traditionally, you want to play fighting games with a D-pad.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Unless you have a fight stick, which
Sure.
I've never had. It's annoying because he doesn't always teleport in at the right range like Kung Lao does.
Oh, yeah.
Shao Khan wins.
8 p.m. Who the fuck said 8 p.m.? It was 6:30 in the ad, people.
I was at one time good enough to beat him. I might not ever be that good again.
You will. I believe in you.
There's an old country song, and by old I mean like 10 years ago.
Yep.
I ain't as good as I once was, but I could be as good once as I ever was.
Shao Khan wins.
The song actually sucks, but
Round
it's a good idea.
Fight.
Is there a place that lists all the players?
The main page of the game.
Yeah, so nowhere once you're in the game.
Nowhere once you're in the game now.
Exit game.
You gotta rely on your own memory sticks for that.
She did not log into this one.
Shao Khan wins.
Liar.
Women, am I right?
Shut up, that's not what I said.
Fight. You will die.
I do.
Oh, I forgot to turn up the volume on the game. Damn. Because it was a little quiet in the mix when I was watching it back. Oh, too late now.
Alrighty. So, in exciting news, which is both extremely awesome and also kind of lame, I paid off one of my student loans today.
God, I was so close!
You were?
Like you were with that loan until we got our tax return.
Round one.
Did you win yet?
No. I was so fucking close. I was so fucking close to one round of victory.
Hey, Chris. Have you won a single round yet?
No, I almost just
In
did.
2 weeks?
No, in the collective, like, 2 hours of fighting Shao Khan, I have not won a round yet. Actually, only about 1 hour.
Yeah, it's only about 1 hour. You didn't play him that long last week. Yeah, I only cried for about 20 minutes today when I paid off that student loan.
I don't know why I bothered wasting my x-ray, but I did.
Now I only need, what,
Khan wins.
$9,000 to finish paying off the rest of it.
But do you see how fast he can react to you teleporting
Oh,
too?
yeah.
Like, Like, he can just turn around mid-move.
I don't even think my arm got warm today.
What does that mean?
One of the possible side effects of getting an injection is like
Shao Khan wins.
fever around the injection site.
Round 1. Fight.
Something on my shoulder.
You are nothing.
Was this one worth it?
It might be.
I hate that it ends so. Hey, it falls over.
Oh my god!
Ah, that was so close, babe.
2. Fight.
I think I'm gonna eat the last of the Valentine's Day chocolate.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get that and a cup of coffee.
Can you make me a cup of hot chocolate?
I was just gonna say, do you need anything?
I love a cup of hot chocolate. Hello, chat. Talk to me while I struggle in vain against the ever-flowing tide. Nice, you guys subscribed with Twitch Prime. Fuck yeah!
Prepare to die.
Oh my god, one round! One round.
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah. And yes, the secret is teleport and uppercuts.
Shao Khan.
Alright, I lost, but I got a round on him. Okay.
Fight.
Yeah, you'll be able to tell if I tried to sneak turn down the difficulty on you guys, because very easy Shao Khan does not know what to do with projectiles. If you just keep shooting projectiles at him, his AI just kind of goes, what?
Shao Khan. Round 2. Fight.
I'm trying an experiment.
What is your experiment?
I'm not gonna tell you. Because I'm experimenting on your drink.
You put goddamn turkey pepperoni in my drink?
I did. I put turkey pepperoni in your drink.
One time she tried to sneak turkey pepperoni on me, and I caught her.
I absolutely
With my
did.
mouth.
But Subba-lubba-dub-dub.
I saw.
Okay.
I chose not to acknowledge.
Well, I choose to acknowledge. I did try to sneak turkey pepperoni because I had to know. And how many times has it happened since?
None. Because you learned your lesson.
But I had to know, you know?
What, if I had any kind of palate whatsoever?
Shao Khan.
If you would notice the difference. Because back then you were eating a lot of pizza with a lot of pepperoni.
I was.
You and I were getting pizza like every weekend.
Dude, I don't even remember the early years of our marriage. We had money to buy
This
them.
was like right after we got married. So like other than our engagement, like when we were dating, you and I were going to Pizza Hut all the time.
We did get Pizza Hut all the time. I took you to Pizza Hut a lot, I took you to McDonald's a lot. Because you had no money, and I had.
Exactly. You paid for everything.
I did. And I got no sex out of that deal.
Aw, damn it.
Still waiting on that one to get paid off. Well, you've never said this is sex for McDonald's. You have to preface it before
I
we
have to
engage.
preface it.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be good sex either, it was just McDonald's, but
Okay. I'm done with this
all it
conversation.
has to be is like a sloppy hand job.
Stop! I'm done. I am done with this conversation on the internet.
Shao Khan wins. Round
I got more bits, I could keep doing this.
Nope, we're done.
I'm gonna, can I just get my
Nope,
one
you're
more?
done.
Come on.
You're done.
Come on.
You're done. Do you want the hot chocolate that I'm making for you or not?
I don't know, what's in it? You lied to me.
I didn't lie to you. I'm trying something that's gonna make it real good, in my opinion.
Did you try putting milk in it?
Yeah. Not just milk. Cream. It's gonna be
Ooh,
creamy as
cream.
shit. Yeah.
Shao Khan wins. Round 2. Fight.
I was doing better, and now I'm playing like shit again.
It's me. I can't be here.
It might be you. You are a distracting presence. My mother knew you would keep me from accomplishing my dreams. That's why she tried to warn me.
Dear God, I hope your mother never sees these.
Remember when I told my mom about you? She's like, and people watch
Oh my
that?
God.
My mom, the perfect dream killer without even trying. I
Yeah.
love my mother.
She's a wonderful woman. Does not understand Twitch or that people sit around watching other people play video games.
I mean, to be fair, I don't. I'm like, man, nobody's watching my streams. I don't watch any streams, but I don't care. I have fun doing this with you.
The only stream I watch consistently is Critical Role, and I watched Crack and Quake when you worked nights.
Round 1.
When you worked nights and I was home alone and I needed to hear a friendly voice, I would tune into whatever Chris was playing with whoever Chris
I'm pretty
was
sure if
playing
someone had broken into the house at that time, you would have made them tea and had a nice chat.
Probably. I was so bored. Supposedly the easy way to do this is teleport uppercut, according to Check the Drive.
It is. When you can get
And just cheese that, but like, you have to be good at teleport.
Oh, no, exactly. And it's still kind of luck whether or not he's going to crush through it or not. No, it's not cheese if it's a widely regarded good strategy.
Yeah.
Fighting Shao Khan is like playing Dark Souls. There is no, like, easy way out. You won.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So, that internet apology that I got today ended with a discussion on Bloodborne.
Kathrene got an apology from an Indian man today.
I got an internet apology today.
Fight!
You want to tell him about it?
It was just, I paid off a student loan. It was not a big student loan, but it was one of the very first ones I ever took out. It was $3,600 when I took it out 13 years ago. So it has taken me over 10 years to pay it off. And, okay, now I need to go. I'll finish the apology story when I get back.
Shao Khan wins. Round 1. Fight!
Damn it, stop. I have to be good at teleporting, I have to use the joystick, and it makes me miss some of my other inputs. Come on, teleport. Thank you. Yeah.
Shao Khan wins. Round 2. Fight!
Behold, I currently have more health than Shao Khan. That won't last long.
But I was celebrating earlier today when I paid off that loan. And I posted about it in a couple different Discord servers I'm in that I have like friends in and stuff. And we were talking about it, and this guy, I was not hurt or offended at any point by what he said. It purely felt like either an age gap or a just cultural life experience difference.
Shao Khan wins.
But I said that it had been originally $3,600 and it had taken me 13 years to pay off. And he was like, it sounded like he was scoffing and bragging, because he literally said, well, I've never had to take out student loans. And when I said it was $3,600,
Oh, then where does he get off saying he's never had to take out student loans? If you've never been in debt, you can't fucking show people who took a while to get out of
that's
it.
what I'm saying. I don't think he has any frame of reference. So to me, like, I wasn't offended by it. It didn't even hurt my feelings. I am a woman on the internet. I have thick skin. Like, and it didn't feel personally directed at me. It literally felt like just completely different life experiences, and he could not wrap his mind around the fact that someone could take 13 years to pay off $3,600. And it was just like purely different life experiences. I also think that I'm older. I'm not certain. I'd have to go back and look through old conversations, but it didn't bother me. But I think I know of one specifically that I'm pretty sure called him out, but I'm pretty sure 2 separate mods called him out on it. It's like, dude, you're being a dick. And so he private messaged me and apologized for being flippant. And I was like, it did not hurt my feelings. And like, when you have such completely different life experiences, I feel like asking legitimate questions is not a reason to get upset. And most of his stuff seemed like legitimate, actual questions about like my life and how I got to the point where it took 13 years to pay off $3,600. But I paid off the last $500 today. money we had left over from our taxes. Which my inner 13-year-old is still pitching fit about.
We almost got a Wii.
A Wii?
I mean, a Switch.
My inner 13-year-old desperately wants a Switch, and we thought we were gonna get just a little bit more money, and we didn't. It's okay.
God damn it!
Round 2.
You're doing good, and then you think about doing good, and you fail.
Stop thinking about doing good.
Fuck you!
Fuck me? What'd I do?
Patronize me like that.
I'm not trying to patronize you. I'm legitimately trying to
You should
help.
be patronizing me.
We don't have a Patreon.
Why not?
I
We're
don't
not
know.
whores.
For what? We stream once a week.
Yeah, obviously that costs a lot of money, and I shouldn't have to have a job, Kathrene. I'm an entertainer.
Oh, yeah. Let me guess, that person also never had a student loan.
Shao Khan.
Reminds me of one of my older coworkers saying I was essentially lazy for not having more in savings.
Round
Yeah.
fight.
Welcome to a generation that's been crippled by debt for colleges that our parents made us go to.
No, I was talking to someone, and you know what dawned on me? A huge part of the reason that I am so much in debt. Okay, so I finished at UTC here in town, which I paid almost nothing for it because it was a state school. I got quite a bit of Pell Grant because I didn't have to claim my parents when I went back because I was so much older. And exactly. But so shit. What was I saying? I got distracted by Chris.
Old coworker. Why are you so in debt, you lazy fucking millennial?
So what hit me the other day is when I went to UTC, I picked up an extra $4,000 in debt, which tiny, but I had already had $20,000 when I picked that one up.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, the reason I went to UTC and finished my fucking degree is because I was already nearly $20,000 in debt for a thing I didn't have.
Yeah.
Seriously, half of finishing my bachelor's degree was just saying, fuck it, I'm not paying $20,000 for something I don't have possession of.
And now you have a worthless theater degree you can wipe tables with.
Yeah, and that's fine, but I own it, and I'm paying for it, but I earned that damn thing. So at least I have a thing for $20,000. And yes, Kraken Quake has a Patreon, but Sam and I don't have a Patreon.
Wins.
I need that Dakimakuro money for when I, eventually throw Kathrene out of the house.
Wow.
Once I get a
Wow.
Patreon, I don't need you anymore. I'm officially internet famous. I can get all the slash I want.
Dude, you would go broke in 2 days.
I would.
The lights would be off within a month because you don't know when we pay the bills or how much they are. Yeah, right now. So I paid off that student loan today. That student loan was tiny. Like I said, it was $3,600.
Fuck! Sorry.
It was $500 to pay it off today. Like that was the remaining balance on it. And it was only $40 a month payment. But now I'm putting that $40 towards another one, so hopefully I can get the next smallest one paid off by the end of this year. Yep. Yeah, I came out way ahead of most of my friends at $20,000, and that sounds insane to me. Yeah, it's taken me 10 years to pay off about half of it. I think I'm at like.
Thank you for hitting me every time I fucking teleport, Shao Khan. I love it.
Sorry. I really think I'm at like $9,300.
Fuck it.
Shao Khan wins. Round 1.
But yeah, now that I have that small one paid off, that $40 is going towards my next smallest one, which somehow, like, I paid, like, apparently I had a really tiny loan on the next one that got paid off, but they never changed my auto debit. So the payment went from $80 a month down to $50 a month, but they always auto debited $80. So I'm like way ahead on paying that one too. And now I've added this $40 to that, so I'm paying $120 a month on a $50 a month student loan payment. Fingers crossed I can get that one knocked out by the end of the year. Take a quick break. Drink some hot cocoa.
It's very hot.
Round 2.
Very tasty.
Fight.
What do you think?
It's good.
I tried something new. I took a sip.
Oh wait, it's new? I hate it.
Hey, zombie rat. We can't play Freddy. At the moment, anyway.
Yeah, because we're in story mode.
Because we're in story mode and we're just trying to finish up story mode. But if we complete story mode, which this is like the last thing.
Why did I fucking do that?
Because you wanted to lose. But Freddy is available to us on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. I can't remember anything. He was in the...
Yeah, he's in the... He's came with all the DLC, so we do have him.
Round 1. Fight.
Kick his ass.
Our kids are gonna come out of the womb doing an up-down motion.
Well, they'll be coming out to Guile's theme, so it's fine.
That's true. That's not a joke.
That's not even a joke,
I'm going
Sam.
to play Guile's theme while Kathrene bursts my children.
Sam and I have had a discussion where if we ever have kids, we were playing Guile's theme while I'm in labor.
With Shao Khan. Round 2. Fight.
Man, it's just such a good song.
It really is.
It's stuck in my head right now. Just like bringing it
Yeah,
up.
it goes with this fight. At home, pull up Guile's theme and
goes with
just
everything.
play it while I'm doing this.
We're getting flagged! Stop! Dude, I don't give a shit. My child needs to have enough nerdiness in them to keep up with me.
Round 1. Fight.
And they need to get used to looks like that. Dude, it's time for a haircut and a serious hair color change for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been waiting on it.
Yeah, but now we have our tax money back. I actually have money to, like, get a haircut.
Shao Khan wins.
And it's just that simple.
Fight.
Fuck.
Fuck what?
That.
But why, though? Ah, yeah. You were fine until then.
Khan wins. Flawless victory.
Oh. Oh. Sorry.
I don't care. Fuck you, good hitboxes that are actually the character models and not just a box. I feel like I should be achievement hunter right now. Fuck you, K-Hype! When he's playing the Impossible game.
No idea.
Shao Khan wins. Round 2. Fight.
Chat, what does my seething rage remind you of? Tell us in your favorite tweet.
What?
If Jesus played Mortal Kombat, which character would he play?
All this doom. Shitty shit. Johnny Cage, duh.
Why?
I don't know, just would check the drive set. And also Zombie Rat hates Shao Khan.
As a character or just this fight? No! God! Damn it! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
You spit on my hand.
I hit the wrong input. I had it, and I fucked it up, and God fucking damn it, fuck. If that's not clipped, I'm going to be very disappointed in you people.
Can't ask for clips, they're invalidated that way.
I can ask for that. Fuck! Stop doing that! Chris hasn't seen me mad like this since I was playing Bully at his house one time.
Nice, come on. I believe in you, babe. Ouch.
Shao Khan wins. Round 2. Fight.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at your pain, I promise.
Yes, you are.
I'm really not, though. Nice. Ouch.
It's like sometimes he just decides, nope, I'm not gonna lose.
Shao Khan Round 1. Fight.
What?
It's funny because the clip couldn't get the GIF as well.
Shao Khan wins. Shao Khan. Round 2. Fight.
Is this fun? Is this entertaining?
It's fun for me. I don't know if it's fun for you.
Shao Khan wins. Round 1. Fight.
If I go down, then I wasn't good enough, Kathrene.
Oh, I know what's going through your head right now.
My massive inferiority complex.
Oh yeah.
Shao Khan. Round 2. Fight.
Took the drive. That's a quote of my life, by the way, man. Like, you should hear the shit that goes on in my fucking... Oh, God. Welcome to Trauma Time with Sam and Kathrene.
Chris has a pro tip for you. Pro tip, don't let him punch you so much.
Chris, I'm not saying anything because if I did, it would be hurtful. How's your mom? Did the move go well? My mom is doing well. She's moving down to part-time. I'm very happy for her. She can take more time to go hiking.
Come on.
Shao Khan
Never mind.
wins.
Try zoning him out?
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, we're just gonna play footsie until I win.
Ow. Well, the plus side, you're on the ground for that first one. I don't remember saying this, but I believe that it's true. I don't know if there's a but per se. Me, 2018, the suffering. I don't remember saying it, but I believe it.
I mean, that is something I would say. So.
That was me.
You said I don't remember saying it, but I believe it's true.
No. I'm saying right now, I don't remember saying this. What I said during the suffering was, I don't know if there's a but per se. But it's entire. I believe that I did say it.
Round 2. Fight.
This is either the worst stream I've ever done or the best one. There's only two options.
I mean, we've talked about student loan debt and getting internet apologies, and have we talked about anything else? You've only been playing for an hour. Oh my god. Yeah, they're in Texas now, and the week after they got there, they sent my dad back up to Buffalo.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? It's like the worst news anyone could ever get. We're sending you back to Buffalo.
Also, Jay-Z player says, block.
Block him. That'd be fun. Then I'd be like, Wings of Redemption, bans him. It's topical Twitch humor.
Nice. Come on.
Thank you for coming, Jay-Z. I appreciate you.
Can we just watch Big Trouble in Little China on Twitch?
I feel like
If
we
we
might
leave
get
you
him.
down in the corner with a game controller.
It did work for that one guy who streamed the UFC pay-per-view. That's no joke. And a guy streamed. God damn it! I can't talk.
Shao Khan wins. Round 2. Fight.
Do you guys remember your first fart in front of each other? Story time! Also, Jay-Z player appreciates you as well. I mean, we knew each other for over a year before we started dating, so, I mean, I'm sure it was...
He just keeps blocking it. I remember the time I was sick and pooped my pants in front of you.
Yep. That's a vastly different thing, though. And at that point, we were married, and I had to love you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I grew up in a household with a brother and a dad and dogs, and I don't think I ever tried to really hide it from you.
Joe's having a game night at his mansion.
Round 1.
Joe,
Fight.
Who?
you met him at Cracking Care one time?
Oh, Joe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, when you say... Sorry, Joe, but Joe is a super fucking generic name.
The guy who's the reason I'm part of an atheist shitposting group because I'm friends with him even though I hate atheist shitposters. That's not true, I don't hate anybody. Because I'll enjoy a good shitpost from anyone. Everybody's gonna hear my Facebook messages all night. Can't minimize this or we'll lose the sound sync. So you get to hear this conversation going on.
Shao Khan wins. Shao Khan. Round 2. Fight.
That is really good hot chocolate.
Yeah, damn right it is. Joe is living in a big house alone for a few months, so we're talking about heading up there sometime.
Oh, if all of our money wasn't going to Gen Con, I would totally want to do that. And by that I mean I want to do that, but there's no way we'll be able to afford it.
Shao Khan.
That sounds like the start of a Fuck You, It's January movie.
That does sound like the start of a Fuck You, It's January movie. How has Scott never been up here for a bad movie day?
I don't know.
Scott, why have you never come up here for bad? I guess I've never actually invited Scott. Scott, I'm a bad friend and I love you, I'm sorry. To be fair, I invite too many people as usual. I am planning a smaller bad anime day because bad anime just don't play with a big crowd, you actually have to watch it. And maybe Scott will get invited to that. That's the other problem is I'm like, if I don't invite everyone, people will think I don't love them anymore.
Yes, but if you invite this many people repeatedly, I will stop loving you.
That's very true. But I've known Chris for longer than you.
Fine, but you're not married to Chris.
I mean, by common law, pretty much.
Sure, and if you want to dump me for Chris, that's fine. But Chris might have something to say about that.
hesitated.
You did. He who hesitates is lost.
And he who dares wins, model of the British Royal Air Force. They got butt fucked by the Nazis, but they did it well.
They got butt fucked well?
Yes, they performed admirably while getting butt fucked.
Got it, okay. I both got quoted. If you want to dump me for Chris, that's fine. And Chris said I saw him first. Which,
Chris also
fair.
slept next to me first.
Also fair.
And as Zipper will say again, I was always afraid our chest hairs were going to get fused together.
The Velcro brothers.
Shao Khan.
Oh, that was so fucking close.
Hour and 10.
Round 1. Fight.
Still stand by that quote. As much as you love your puppy, if it gets crazy, you gotta put it down.
What was that having to do with?
It was while we were playing, like, last week or the week before. I can't remember who we were talking about, but... I said something and you said, I too have seen,
Old Yeller.
Old Yeller.
No, it's where the Redford grows.
Yes.
Because we both knew about that raccoon trap.
Yes. But no, we were at some point, Rabid Dog came up. I can't remember which character. Come on, come on. I believe in you. I love you. I love you so much. Ah! Sorry. I should stop loving you.
I guess if he's at the far end of the screen, I can't teleport behind him.
I also stand by this quote. You told me to remove my access panel, and I do not consent.
Shao Khan wins.
Who said that?
I did, talking about HR in Outworld.
Fight.
That's right.
Because what's his face went in as a sleeper agent, or not
Yeah.
sleeper agent, undercover agent, and they wanted to check his access panel, and I was like, you can't ask me to do that. That's an HR trip. Yes. I feel like I'm not allowed to watch.
You're not. I don't know why you think you're here.
Shao Khan wins. Feel the power of Shao Khan.
Ugh.
Okay, so I wasn't able to listen to all of Strahd yesterday. But I did hear them repeatedly rolling 23s. Was that last week?
No.
Yesterday or last week?
The last few weeks, we've been rolling like certain numbers repeatedly.
Yeah. Anyway, whenever you guys were rolling the 23s, you said how many?
23. 23.
That's exactly what I was doing.
I was thinking it the whole time too.
You were like, how many times are you gonna roll 23s? And I'm sitting in the other room going, 23! 23! 23!
Shao Khan wins. Round 1. Fight.
such bullshit.
I know.
The fortress, it never fails. Why can't you buy anything? I lost all my money.
Aaron, why don't you have any money? I spent it all on
gambling.
Round 2. Fight!
I'll buy my girl like 30 trumpets! So rumors are that they're gonna put Kofi up at Mania.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Oh, we're not talking about wrestling yet.
That's true.
Kofi Kingston deserves a top card belt.
Yes, he does.
I've still never forgiven Randy Orton.
I know. Dude, Kofi was fucking knocking it out of the park at Elimination Chamber.
I think you mean every match he's ever been in.
I know, but like, Elimination Chamber, he did fantastic.
He did.
Like, he was, yeah. I totally forgot to tell you something earlier, but I can't tell you now because we're on the internet.
Did you have a sexual dream about Biggie Langston?
I didn't want to tell you this way. No, it's about somebody else, but somebody else's personal business, and I'm not going to say it online.
Shao Khan wins. Round 2. Fight!
If you put it on the foam, it doesn't make noise.
No, they can hear it because I have Facebook open in the background.
No, I understand that, but instead of hearing both. Have you considered winning by timeout?
Y'all think you're so fucking cute.
So what, 90 seconds? 80
Yeah.
seconds?
90
90
seconds.
seconds. That's a long time to not get hit by Shao Khan.
Shao
Yeah.
Khan wins.
Alright. It's been Katherine's prophesied hour and 15.
It has been.
Chat, you can vote. Do you want me to keep fighting him, or do you want to see the ending?
Round 1. Fight!
Because if I take the decision out of my hands, then I'm not a bitch.
Like, he's already killed you, but he's gonna finish the move.
Yeah.
Khan wins. Round 2. Fight!
Chad, I can't help but notice you're not voting. I showed you my gameplay, please respond.
Have you won a single round yet?
Nope.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
You won a
I
round.
did, I did 1-1 when you were gone.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind more of this, but whatever your sanity... But whether your sanity can or not... go do crafting day on Thursday. We don't have anything else on Thursday, right?
Nope.
I have the day off, so. Oh. Google updated its messenger app. Now I can see people typing back to me. I don't know if I like that.
Doesn't you see what they're typing?
Yeah. No, not what they're typing, but it does the whole, like, dots. It's never done that for me before, and it also tells you if they've read your response or not. Anyway. Chris is just listening to us shoot the shit. I mean, just this. Oh, babe! You're getting so close. Alright. Just the standard messenger app that comes on my Google Fi phone. They just finally updated it to the point where it's like even with
Round 1.
iMessages, where you can see where people have read your message and shit. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom, and because I'm gonna use the bathroom, you're gonna kick his ass. So, yeah.
No.
Round 2. Fight.
X isn't uppercut, you stupid bitch.
Shao Khan wins.
That's what's so frustrating is when you do so good and then you just go right back to just losing constantly.
Seems you haven't beat him.
No. You're correct. I have still continued to fail. Thanks for rubbing it in. I love you.
Oh, did you? As weird as this might sound, I liked that it was feature light. I didn't want a million things in my messenger app. Like, I'm not actually sure. I like that people can see when I've read their message.
Oh, so you just want to ghost a guy and just leave him hanging.
Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
I mean, you don't need to see my message while you're out getting some side dick. I understand. What do people think our relationship is like, man?
I don't know. From the very, like, I've had people online tell me, you and your husband seem to really love each other. And I mean, we do, but it's like, they're getting really weird snapshots of our life together.
Prepare to die.
Is that like run in the room and call you a cocksucking whore?
You only do that in front of my D&D friends.
That's true. I do make a point of yelling at you in front of your D&D friends.
So basically, I'm just gonna say this, and the internet can hear it. It's fine with me. So basically, I'm just getting all of the leftover tax money.
What?
So it was $500 to pay off my loan today, and then we have an extra $100 left over. And then the girls from the group are doing girls' night this weekend, and we're doing an escape room, so that's $25 extra. And then we're going to dinner.
So I get what's left.
Sure.
I would like some of it. That seems fair.
You have gotten 75 to 90% of all McKay's money our entire marriage.
Who needs to assert herself more at McKay's?
Alright then. Fine, let's be that way.
Alright, baby, you cool with this? Yeah, it's fine. You sure you got what you wanted? I can put some stuff back? No, it's fine. It's fine.
But then you put stuff back and you pout.
Of course I'm bummed while I'm putting things back. I'm not gonna be like, yay, I don't get the things I picked up. But it doesn't mean I'm not willing to trade and make consequences and sacrifice for you. I married you for fuck's sake.
Okay, I want this to be very clear on the internet. You have sacrificed for me in many, many ways. McKay's is almost never when you sacrifice for me.
I'm always willing to. You're always like, no, don't. I don't want to look at your sad face. So I'm gonna guilt you while I give you what you want.
Bullshit. Take that back.
All I do is manipulate you and take your money.
Take it back.
I take it back. You know I don't mean that. We don't have money to take.
I know.
Until now, when you do. Can we just rename the show Marriage with Sam and Kathrene? Like,
Yeah, pretty much. You just sit on stream the whole time. What do you want for dinner?
what do you want for lunch?
What do you want for lunch? I asked you first!
I asked you second!
Shao Khan wins.
This is a great moment in our marriage.
Round 2. Fight!
Why did you start recording that?
Because we had literally, like, I caught the end of the conversation. We had done that at least 20 times.
That's true.
Already.
We had just kept doing that day. Sometimes we just start doing bits because we find them funny. And by we, I mean me.
Alright, what the frick am I doing? I know what I'm doing. Yeah, so our bank account looks very, very pretty right now. On Thursday, it's gonna look very, very sad.
Of course. So, standard.
Yes. Oh yeah, it'll go back to looking like normal on Thursday. Yeah, because the government will take the money on Thursday. When it's scheduled.
Oh, they haven't already?
No. I think he only...
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see, Bernie announced his 2020 candidacy today.
Sure. I don't want to talk
Which
about politics
I've
at
seen it.
all.
Okay, but can we appreciate that we did get the SpongeBob? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Sure.
That's funny.
Sure.
I don't care whether you support him or not. That's funny.
It is funny. No, I'm not talking politics on this. Both sides of the aisle fucking suck.
They do.
That is my political stance.
What else is going on? We got that trailer for the sequel to, We're not talking about politics on here, Check the Drive. Shut the fuck up! This is not a political stream. You do not need to bring up politics here.
Shao Khan wins.
So we got the teaser trailer for,
Hey, Velocidotus.
So we got the teaser trailer for, Darkest Dungeon sequel.
Yep.
Which looks like it's At the Mountains of Madness inspired, which is sweet.
Have I ever seen you play Darkest Dungeon?
No. I played a lot of Darkest Dungeon when I had a laptop and I was very depressed.
Okay.
I would play it a lot while you were hanging out with your family at your parents' house, and I would like be sadly laying on the couch by myself introverting.
Okay.
Like when you guys all were playing Sheriff of Nottingham and making my life living hell.
That was a great night. heard just a little bit of the rumble of thunder outside in the street.
I didn't start anything, Shuck the Drive. I don't know what you're talking about, bringing your fucking commie politics in here.
Yeah, so the great thing about that night is that before we played Sheriff of Nottingham, we played
Monty Python
Flux. And one of the...
I remember it better than you do!
No, I knew it was Flux, but like my brain fried on Monty Python.
You know John Cleese hates Monty Python the Holy Grail?
Good for him. Anyway, so one of the rule cards in Monty Python Flux is that if you use a terrible British accent, you can play an extra card. And so we're just using the worst, shittiest English accents for that entire game. And then
loudly.
Yeah, and then right after Flux, we played Sheriff. And so we just kept them going. It was awful, and I had so much fun. Like, the way you broke his spine and shattered his skull, and he's still kicking your butt.
Yep. And this is after I get fucking powered up by the Elder Gods.
Yeah. Well, he said he was going to become the Elder God.
Yeah, today
so
he's going to become the Elder God.
clearly. Alright, I'm gonna walk away so you can kick someone's ass.
That doesn't work anymore. You know it works now, so it won't work.
Well, I still need chapstick because my lips hurt.
Stop kissing all the addicts, and maybe it'll get better. That was mean, I'm sorry.
Round 1. Fight.
Should I cosplay Shao Khan someday? Means you could be Sindel.
Although I will say, while I was getting my Hep A shot today, one of the residents was in there getting a Hep A shot also. Because they were just giving them away to everybody. And, apparently one of the nurses had a hard time with someone else's injection earlier. And when he turned to her, he's like, should've gotten me in there. I could've gotten it on the first try.
You're the bunch of addicts. Bam, bam, find a vein. Done.
He was funny. He is funny.
Titus has a bit. We should have heroin addicts working at the blood bank. Mm-hmm. They're gonna find a vein. You're in. You're out. You get a cookie, and you're happy. Did you hear my bit? Should I cosplay Shao Kahn?
Sure.
Because it means you could be Sindel.
Sure.
Now, I'm pretty sure I can get Avani to make me most of that.
Round 2. Fight.
Once again, all the cosplays I want to do are dependent on me getting in shape.
They find a vein, you're in, you're out, you get a contact high, everybody wins.
Punisher and Jessica Jones got canceled.
Did they finally get canceled?
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
They don't want to play with Disney.
I mean, I get it, but like, it still fucking sucks.
Round 1.
Yep, especially because Marvel can't do anything with those characters for 2 years.
I know.
And I really like some of the things they had going. I fucking love Rosario Dawson being the thing that tied all
God,
the
I
shows together.
love
She
Rosario
was
Dawson.
great. At least we have like 12 seasons of TV to watch Rosario Dawson on in there.
Yeah.
I even thought Iron Fist wasn't that bad. It didn't start great, but it got better.
Yeah.
I mean, it was clearly the weakest of the shows, but it wasn't like fucking terrible. I've watched a lot worse shit than that. Like fucking Helix. You want to watch a terrible sci-fi show like
that
Helix?
sucks.
The first season sucks so much ass, and the second season starts getting good and then plunges off a cliff. Helix is one of the worst shows I've ever seen. If I ever start doing... So, like, eventually I'll be doing, like, 12 podcasts. I'll have my bad movie podcast, my bad anime podcast, and, like, a bad TV podcast.
You're getting really loud.
And Helix will be, like, the first thing I fucking cover on my bad TV podcast, because it's so fucking bad.
Yes, it is.
Kathrene, do you know if you play happy music over not happy imagery, it's like deep and like cool.
It's like ironic or something.
It's like, yeah, it's like fucking irony or something. Do you know if you have a song, he's playing it throughout and has nothing to do with anything, but then you have a character reference it later, it means it all meant something.
I believe that.
Shao Khan wins.
I watched all the Sharknadoes while I was sick this weekend. Does that count as bad TV?
No, those would be movies. But I don't really count Sharknado as bad movies because they're basically bad on purpose. Like, Sharknado is just fun. Like, cause, like, people are like, oh, that's so shitty. There's no point to it. You know what I'm saying? Something that's bad on purpose isn't fun to make fun of. It's fun to watch, but... Fucking love Sharknado too. You got all those fucking cameos in there. You got fucking Biz Marquee working the pizza place. You got Matt Lauer fucking screaming while him and Al Roker kill a shark.
Yo.
Kurt Angle's there. American hero Kurt Angle once again won a gold medal with a broken neck in wrestling.
Like legit wrestling, like
Legit.
like Olympics.
Before he became a pro wrestler, he was an
Before pro
Olympic
wrestling.
amateur wrestler that won a gold medal in the '96 games in Atlanta with a broken neck.
Amateur? He was a pro.
Yes, but it's called amateur wrestling
Sure. Okay.
because professional wrestling is professional wrestling.
Sure.
I wish I had like recorded that comedy set Mick Foley did when he was in town here because he had some great bits about Kurt.
Yeah. Oh, that was yeah. Shit.
Shao Khan wins.
Oh boy.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, Chad, I'm gonna take another vote. Should I keep going or not?
I mean,
What's your vote, Kathrene?
I am totally fine to sit here until 10 o'clock and watch you try to beat this guy's ass. You've been playing for an hour and a half.
Raiden wins. Round 2. Fight.
I did it.
You did?
Yep.
Oh, yes! I totally missed it. I feel like I have to not look at you for you to be able to do it. It only took you an hour and 35. Yeah, see, this is how all those mana worms got the mana. So that they could be eaten by the elfie chick at the start of the... Yeah. They look like mana worms to me.
They do.
Chris's vote is you should stay until you do it.
Oh, okay.
Which he posted after you did it.
I saw.
Hey, 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 hey! Did you finally fix it, Raiden? Hey! You did.
But only at the greatest of costs. So many are gone. Their light has sunk into the earth. I am responsible for their loss.
You did what you had to protect Earthrealm. Losses in war are inevitable.
Come, let us tend the fallen. Then we must help our realm rebuild. Our work is only just begun.
Who is that? On the ground there?
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang. He had appropriate lightning
Yeah.
scars. I appreciate that.
Your plan worked to perfection, Lord Shinnok.
Shao Khan was blinded by rage. How easily he was convinced that the Elder Gods would ignore his merging the realms.
Yet
Kratos
the
Khan?
Thunder God still lives.
No matter. Neither Earthrealm nor Outworld can now withstand the Netherrealm's onslaught. It is time. Soon I will be free. Earthrealm and Outworld will be ours.
Oh my god!
Dun, dun, dun. Hey!
So, I like MK9. It's a good game, it's a good plot. The plot majorly diverges at the end.
Yeah.
I love that between this and X, Johnny Cage becomes the new champion of Earthrealm.
Yep.
It's really cool development for him.
Spoilers.
It's in between, I can talk about it. I actually really recommend the comics that take place between MK9 and MKX. They're really good. But yeah. I did it.
You did it. Without turning down the difficulty
Yeah.
like a wimp.
I did it. I did it like a man. I beat it on normal, not hardest.
No. But normal in that fight is pretty friggin' difficult.
Yeah, I mean, you could go watch Max and his friends beat the top level challenge tower where you have to fight Melina,
Right.
Goro,
Yep.
Kintaro, and then Shao Kahn while not being able to block most of the time.
Yeah.
It took them like 12 hours,
Yeah.
and then you can go watch Wooly from Super Best Friends do it in like 45 minutes. Wooly fucking just knocks it out.
And you fall somewhere in between.
So, do you want to go straight to MKX, or do you want to play something in a little bit in between? And then do MKX a little bit more close to when MK11 launches? I think that could be fun.
I'm perfectly happy with either, honestly. Hi, Lemmy Cat.
Lemmy looks very evil and cool up there. Here, let me show you the kitty. Look at him. Look at the kitty.
Hope we didn't make anyone too sick with that. So to be clear, all you needed to do was win once? No, he won 2 rounds in a row.
I won 2 rounds in a row. I didn't announce it at all. I just stopped talking and just did it. I stopped talking, I baited him out, and then would teleport and uppercut him, and I did it.
Yep. No, because there were 2 or 3 times earlier where you got 1 round but not the second.
Yeah. And I'm not doing that again for a long time.
But if you did it a lot more often, you would be better at it.
I'm not doing that again.
I just want to make sure that we're done with 10 by the time 11 comes out.
Yeah. Which if we give ourselves 3 weeks, we'll be done with 10 by the time 11 comes out.
I'd rather have 4 and do some sort of...
Okay.
We could do one of the silly MK games just as like a stream right the week before.
That's true. I have Armageddon. We could just go play that and talk about how much it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, just me played a bunch of versus matches in Armageddon because I'm not playing that thing's whole story mode.
No.
Yeah.
We could just,
Yeah, we could just talk about all the shitty characters and how much the gameplay sucks. Yeah,
I'm just saying, there's a lot of options.
There is.
But I think that'd be a fun way to... Just to make sure we have enough time.
Yeah. We could look at the worst of MK before we jump into the new stuff. Yeah, it'd be fun.
So, then... We need to figure out what we're doing next week.
I've got a thing I want to do.
Okay.
Which I could actually show you now what it is.
Don't yawn. I don't yawn.
I have to rewatch these credits because I feel like we should watch the credits.
Hell yeah.
Games.
I watch the credits for everything.
Yeah.
Stop trying to knock over
That was one of the problems with
walls.
Alita, though. I don't know if they gave him credit. Oh, by the way, go see Alita. It's really good.
Yes. Anyone, please go see Alita.
Go see Alita. It needs to make money so that we can get more movies like it and maybe sequels to it. I don't even really want a sequel to it. I thought it was a really great story.
Yeah,
I feel like a sequel might fuck it up. But honestly, it was great. And if you want to see good cyberpunk and/or live-action versions of anime movies, this is what you need to see to give money to. Like, don't go see fucking Ghost in the Shell or thing like that. Watch shit like this or I mean, nobody but me liked Speed Racer.
I was gonna say, it's too late to watch Speed Racer.
It's too late to watch Speed Racer, and no one but me likes it, but...
That's not true. I've never shit on Speed Racer. You have it in, like, this thing that, like, I hate it, and that I think you're stupid for liking it. I don't understand where that comes from.
I mean, it's got a lot of flaws, but I just think it's a great movie. I don't see why you hate it so much.
I hate you so much. Really good? Nah. Good enough? Yeah. I disagree.
I disagree. I think as a movie, it was pretty good. I'm saying that's like a 4 out of 5. And I thought as an adaptation, I've never read the manga, but I have watched the OVA. And
Okay,
did some research on
here's
the
the
manga.
thing.
I thought it was a really good adaptation, and I thought it was a really fun, good movie.
Even if you don't want more live-action anime adaptations, if you want any weird cyberpunk
If you want
movies,
sci-fi movies back,
if you want studios to take risks on stuff like that, you have to put your money into the at least semi-recognizable titles first.
yeah.
So
Yeah, if you want any fun shit to come out of Hollywood, you need to go see this. Like,
in my opinion,
yeah.
because like they were only willing to take a risk on this movie.
If you don't want more live-action anime adaptations,
let
then
me
don't go
finish
see
a
it.
sentence?
Yes, go ahead.
They were only willing to take a risk on this movie because James Cameron has wanted to make it for 20 years.
Yeah.
And he got
Robert
Rodriguez to direct it.
And yeah.
And they...
Yeah. Sorry.
And they got people like Christoph Waltz and Jennifer Connelly to be in it.
Yeah. You get to see Christoph Waltz hit cyborgs with a rocket hammer. If that's not worth the price of admission, I don't know what is. But, like, no, I don't really like live-action anime adaptations. I don't think they're necessary. But I think if you want them to be good, if they're gonna exist, and I'd rather they be good than shitty. I'd rather they be this than goddamn Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah. I understand that Check the Drive said the sappy romance crap was just a bit too much.
But that's in the original. Okay.
Stop going all nuts.
I mean, it's not necessarily in the original, but it's...
Cohesive sentences out. The thing about the sappy romantic crap, it was already in the original, and I thought it was handled better in this than it was in the original.
Yeah. Because in the original, it kind of just shoehorned right before the end.
And they gave everybody in it... No, not everybody. They gave Alita more motivation for what she was doing. They gave Ito more motivation for what he was doing.
They gave Shirin
but
more...
they gave Shirin more. The only person they took motivation away from was Hugo.
Yeah.
Or Yugo, if you read the manga or watch the anime. But anyway, all I'm saying is, if you want Hollywood studios to take chances on weird shit, this is the sort of weird shit you have to put your money towards first.
So this is what I want to do. This is Tender Loving Care.
Oh, right.
So, some guys made The Seventh Guest, and it revolutionized PC gaming. It was the reason you had to buy a disc drive. Right there, a CD-ROM drive. And one of them, they all went and split off to make their own, like, true sequel, true spiritual successors to it. And this was one of them. We're just going to start it up.
Okay.
Can I, may I have your headphone jack in marriage? Alright. Begin. Oh, wait, we're not actually broadcasting any of this. Fuck, shit.
That's what I was wondering. Just hit the X button up. Like, X out of it entirely.
Close. I forgot, I gotta turn on gotta turn off game capture.
If you put it into the studio
mode,
there you go.
Transition. There we go.
Yeah.
Behold, the future of video games. A movie. So really they were ahead of the curve.
A little bit. When did this come out?
God, let's see. By the way, would you like better quality zoomed out? Hi, John Hurt! What's better, this or this?
Just leave it big.
Beautiful house, isn't it? I love this part of the valley. But as the saying goes, looks can indeed be deceiving. This place is for sale now. Nobody's buying.
Jack, can you hear it okay?
Yeah? Oh.
Not after what happened here. It's troubling because no one really knows just what did happen. I should know. Oh, I'm Dr.
1998.
Turner, by the way.
1998.
I'm a psychiatrist. I was close to all the players in this event. But it's as much a mystery to me as it is to anyone else. Perhaps you can help. A fresh eye and an uncluttered view. And maybe, together, we can reassemble the happenings. And get a better understanding of what took place. We can only hope.
So what this is essentially a combination of a point-and-click adventure game and a choose-your-own-adventure game that also does the whole, we're going to give you psych evals and change the plot.
Turn us down.
Turn us down. Oh, and here.
So I can't hear. I mean, I can't hear you. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. That's fine. Are we playing this right now?
I wanted to show you about as much as I went in to make sure this was going to be good.
Okay.
And then we'll start it again next week.
I was gonna say we're just gonna
I
start it over.
just want to give you a taste.
Okay.
Because fuck it, I want to fill some time and I'm excited about this. Yeah, it's a movie. What?
Good night, Velocidotus.
Good night, Velocidotus. So, here's what we know. John Hurt and cars exist. And there's a house where things happened. Okay, we're almost done with this.
Stop.
Do you like that? You like my falsetto? It's pretty good. If I do say so myself. Based on the novel. This shit ain't even original.
Why did I just get this?
The opening is a little Manos with all the driving around.
Yeah. Yeah, I see
Little
that.
Manos, a little touch of Satan.
Little Birdemic.
Yeah. All great plots start with a lot of driving.
Breakfast time.
Did you get Jody's breakfast?
Oatmeal and raisins, like always.
She loves her oatmeal.
Yeah, she certainly does. I see you're starting a new project. What's it gonna be this time?
It's a sweater for Jody.
Thought so. It's her favorite color.
Yes, it is.
I hate using straight needles.
Allison, do you remember the nurse we discussed?
The nurse for Jody?
Yeah.
Michael, I told you I can take care of Jody myself.
I know, but Dr. Turner thinks it would be best if we just...
Michael, please.
He thinks it would be best for Jody. And that's what we both want, isn't it? What's best for Jody? Allison?
Enjoy my dancing mouse.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Good.
This is where Sam from
The nurse is
Supernatural
coming
got his
today.
haircut.
Today?
Yes, her name is Mrs. Randolph.
Is she gonna live here with us?
For a while, till things get a little better.
Are you riveted?
Yes.
Jody's not gonna like her.
I think she'll be very helpful. And then maybe I can get
He's
back
been
to
in
work.
stuff.
Yeah, when his
Was
name
he
popped up, I knew
alone?
who he was, and now I can't remember his
Michael
name.
Esposito.
Let's just
Yes.
give it a chance, okay? Let's see what happens.
Catherine, how come you don't wear more sexy stuff like this around the house?
How come you don't buy me any sexy house dresses?
That's true. It's because I also don't buy you a radiator.
This is all on you.
Good.
Maybe if you...
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I thought it came from the video game, even though it's bright and sunny.
Meanwhile, in my study on my giant box computer from 1997... Wait, we just got to that for no reason.
Yep.
I hate this house.
I haven't really seen it. Did I drop something, or is that
Yes, something...
bad?
No, something fell off. There's papers right down there.
Oh, okay.
Yellow Cab Company. Servicing people in movies to their destinations.
Always.
Yeah.
This man says it's a $50 fare from the airport.
Lady, it's 25 miles. $2 a mile.
Mrs. Randolph?
Yes. Am I being overcharged?
I'll take care of it.
Wow.
She's some piece of work.
25 miles?
I wouldn't tip him. He doesn't deserve it.
It would be expensive.
Thanks for your trouble.
Thanks, man.
Look at
Good
that
luck.
young, aspiring actor. I was the cab driver in Tender Loving Care.
Michael Overton.
Something wrong, Mr. Overton?
You're not quite what I expected.
What did you expect?
You're very young.
I'm qualified for the job.
Dr. Turner said your qualifications were excellent.
But you disagree?
I just expected someone with more experience.
I've been a psychiatric nurse for 6 years, and I'm a licensed psychotherapist.
I'm sorry. You just don't look like a Mrs. Randolph to me. I was expecting an older person, maybe a semi-retired widow or something.
If in your opinion I'm unsuitable, then I'll leave.
No, I don't.
On the other hand, if I don't fit your image of a Mrs. Randolph, then why don't you just call me Kathrene and let's get on
Nope,
with
he
it.
literally did 3 things. and that
Oh,
was it.
shit.
Okay, Kathrene. Let me show you your room.
Thank you.
So yeah, we're gonna
up the
rip
stairs?
this and have fun.
Awesome.
You'll be with me for about 20 more minutes here.
20 minutes? We're gonna get half an hour into this game?
About 10 minutes.
At the end of the hall.
I want you in chat to get a taste for what we're doing here. Could this house be a little more bland? Is what she's wearing green or black? I can't tell.
Hope you like it.
It'll do.
We had the entire house remodeled last year. It's my parents' place. I inherited it after my father died
When was that?
a couple years ago.
I see.
Do daggers get your strength
I'm
bonus?
looking forward to meeting your wife.
Do diapers get your
Daggers.
Take care of our
Yes.
daughter.
That's what I thought.
Jody.
If you're using them as a melee
Yes.
attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Jody. You know the situation?
Of course. I'd, like to change first.
When you wear a nurse's uniform or something?
No, but I brought one. In this case, it's appropriate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to get started.
Jeez.
We'll be downstairs in the living room if you need us.
Wow. Hard cut.
Interesting. I wonder why Michael was so taken aback with Catherine's appearance. He said she wasn't what he expected, but he seemed to be saying that if a woman has a Mrs. in front of her name, she should be older. Now, what does that say about Michael? Or does it say anything? Now, there are some other points that I'm not clear about, and I could use some help. I'd appreciate it if you take the time to express your opinion about some of the things we've just seen. few simple questions.
All right. Ask me all your questions.
So,
How did you feel when Kathrene began undressing in front of Michael?
Oh.
a little intrigued, a little titillated.
I was offended.
You were offended.
Because she knows he's a married man and she's coming to live in this house. What? Like, that is just
I
inappropriate.
am generally a good person.
I mean, everyone's gonna say true.
No, I'm not.
What emotion do you feel most strongly toward Kathrene?
Me personally, mistrust.
My dream life is most often colored by...
None of the above?
Pick one.
Pleasant images.
Which of the following terms best describes Kathrene?
None of the above.
Which one best
I
describes
understand, but what I'm saying is none of those even describe her. Personally, yet.
We're gonna play through this more than once. I hope you realize that.
Sure, that's
'Cause
fine.
different things happen. There's one where we're gonna be like, this bitch is hot. I wanna see her titties.
Sure. Intelligent.
Show me your tits.
I like to watch people doing intimate things.
Disagree.
I may do something slightly dangerous if I'm in the mood.
Sure.
What emotion do you feel most strongly toward Michael?
Untuck your shirt.
Eh. Mistrust. I don't trust any of them. They're all...
So we do that.
Yeah.
And then we go around the house and interact with things and do stuff.
Why is the hallway a spinning vortex of doom?
I don't know. But yeah, this is Tender Loving Care, and we are going to enjoy it. Is this banister an apple? I don't know. So, thanks for joining us. I beat Shao Khan.
Woo!
And we're going to play Tender Loving Care next week and get psychoanalyzed and watch some hilarious things happen and maybe bang a nurse. Anything's possible.
All right. So, yeah.
Yep.
And, yeah, so Mortal Kombat 11 comes out on April 23rd, which is a Tuesday.
Yep.
So we're going to play it first day.
Yep. And we'll do this next week, and then
we'll figure out what the plan
then
is.
we'll either finish this at the beginning of March or start. We'll do this as long as we do, and then we'll do MK X, and then we'll fuck around with something else, and then we'll be playing MK11. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Come back tomorrow at 7 o'clock to hang out with Chris and play some Magic.
Woo.
I might show up for that.
I will be running a new game that you guys can't watch because it's private, but of Storm King's Thunder with my D&D group. So,
Yep.
Unfortunately, I won't be watching
It's
Magic.
too hot for Twitch.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a session 0 where we talk about expectations.
Mm-hmm. Sexpectations.
No, expectations.
I sound like a
I'm
pervert.
not the oldest person in the group anymore.
Whoa! I sound like a pervert at the end of this stream.
Always.
Oh. I mean, I am a bit of one, but...
Don't say that.
What?
You're not really a pervert.
Can I tell my joke about sex for all the food I bought you back in the day?
No! Why are you trying to tell jokes like that?
Because it was funny.
Well, you can tell me when we were done.
Okay, fine. I'm going to tell my wife a terrible joke and probably get smacked for it.
Oh.
Thanks for coming by. We love you guys. We'll see you next week with Tender Loving Care. It's going to be weird.
Yep. See you later.